Hi, this is Kris Prochaska and welcome back to video 2. Today I want to share with you just a really quick case study of a tweak that I made with a friend of mine, a colleague, who was giving an interview. She happens to be a projector type, and something about projector types that is helpful for you to know is that projectors need to be recognized and invited. And when they're invited, then they shine. They really are able to express themselves very clearly and just bring their best self to the game. So I was listening to this interview with her, and I was thinking to myself, you know, it was like she's brilliant. I mean, her stuff is brilliant. I love it. And what I noticed is that she'd answer a question, but then there would just be this dead space afterwards, and it was like there was some piece missing. And the analogy that I came up with was, it sounds like this: dun 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 dun. Ah, what is that last dun? You know, I mean, it was just like that. And for me, listening to it, was like, I love all her stuff, but as soon as that disparate note, or that note that was missing was there, like, that's what I was focused on instead of focusing on the message, right? So she said, yeah, I want some feedback. So I gave her the feedback, and I said, you know, hey, it's like that. It's like there's this note that needs to be finished. And she said, you know, it's fascinating that you say that, because during the interview, right at those points, I could hear in my head, well, I really want to say this. I really want to add this one piece, but she didn't ask me that question, so I won't. And I went, wow, okay, so this is where the challenge of being a projector shows up. So I said two things. I'd like to invite you two ways. Number one is that when you have an interview, you cannot count on the interviewer to make you sound really good. You have got to understand that just because you're being interviewed, you in essence have carte blanche to spread your message, to share the message that is being, you know, that's coming through you. The second thing is that if you're hearing an internal calling to, well, there's one more thing I want to say, that's your invitation. And that an invitation doesn't have to come from outside you. It doesn't have to be a formal question. It can be the invitation of, you know, your inner guidance saying, and finish it off with this. So she was like, wow, that's so helpful, awesome, I'm gonna do that. She went on, rocked her radio interview the next day, and now her message, and it's so brilliant. I can't wait for you to see this stuff out there. When you hear it, it's gonna sound and resonate even more because she's finishing that last note. So if you're a projector type, there's not very many of you out there, only about 20% of the population. But just notice that if you're waiting for an invitation, that the invitation doesn't always come as a formal invitation, but sometimes will be an internal calling. And go ahead and share your message. All right, until next time, the third video, I'm going to talk a little bit about decision making. You'll definitely want to know about that. And until then, we'll see you in the third video. Take care. Bye.